What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Raga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Gemini Sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of May 21st and June 20th, then you are a Gemini Sun sign, and this reading is for you. Today we're going to be looking at wealth and abundance. This is the money spread, and this spread is going to give us some insight into, what's blocking your finances, what's helping you with your finances, what you can let go of, what you need to hold on to, how you're doing, and basically how you can get a better relationship with money and abundance. It's a very fun spread that should be eye-opening for us. I brought in some helpers. We've got some citrine crystals right here. We've got a smoky citrine. We've got a lab-treated amethyst, which has been heated up to have the same effects as citrine. I've got a natural citrine from the Congo, from Africa here, and also a tumbled piece of honey citrine. And citrine is the crystal of manifestation and abundance, and I think it's going to help us keep these energies clear and concise and give us the real message that we need to hear about money today. I'm also going to be using the Mystical Tarot, and this is a fun deck that well, you'll see. It's a pretty fun, surreal deck. So, if you would, please give me a moment to ask the tarot cards the question: what are the energies surrounding Geminis in relation to money, wealth, and abundance? One thing to remember is that this is a general overall reading, and it might not apply specifically to you, everything in this reading, but if you want a more specific spread or a more specific reading tailored just for you, then head on over to my Etsy shop. The link is in the description, and we can get a personalized reading just for you where I tap into your energies. Alright, that should do it. Just a few little... Alright, Geminis, what are your energies surrounding money, wealth, and abundance? Cut the deck, and we'll deal out 6 cards. Alright, very good. One thing I want to do also is ask the Earth Magic Oracle the question, what message it has for Geminis this month in mid-July concerning money, concerning abundance. So give me a moment to just ask this Oracle deck that question. Alright, and we'll save that for the very end. Alright, looking good. Let's get into it. This first card here represents how you see or relate to money. And we've got the Four of Wands. Okay, alright. I'm getting the picture, Gemini friends, that you guys have a pretty healthy relationship with money. You see it as almost like a game. You see it as something to be celebrated, something to enjoy. I'm not getting too much negative energy when it comes to your perception of money and how you look at it. I get the feeling that you guys like to play with your money. You like to spend it. Not to say that you're not frivolous with your money, but the way you see money is not like a burden. It's not a weight to hold you back, but it's something that you can celebrate, something that you can enjoy. I get the feeling also that a lot of you like to spend your money on your home, maybe not necessarily your home if you're like a renter, but I mean just like on your home area, your home life. You like to spend it on people close to you and yourself, and so yeah, I'm getting the feeling that you guys have a pretty nice, pretty laid back, lighthearted approach to money, which in my opinion is a great way to bring it into you. It's a great way to manifest it, because you're taking you're not putting such importance on it that you're stressing out about it, and when you stress out about money, it starts to block it from coming into you. So yeah, I'm getting a sense of a very healthy approach to it, a very lighthearted, calm approach to money, which is great. Remember, this is a general overall reading, so take what sounds right and leave the rest. Alright, so this next card here represents what you need in relation to money. We've got the Three of Wands. Okay, this card is saying to me that you guys need to look further afield when it comes to money. Expand your horizons. Maybe, expand your consciousness as far as what money can do and how you can infuse it into your life. I'm not explaining this well. The Three of Wands to me is about looking to the future and really seeing the future clearly and doing what's necessary to bring that future to fruition. And I think in terms of money, what you need to do in terms of money is to look to the future more and kind of visualize how money is going to interact with your life in the future and how you can expand your understanding of money, expand your realm of consciousness concerning money and abundance as well, so that you're kind of growing. You're not staying stagnant, right? If you're looking to the future and you're growing, then you're doing something that's going to help you to grow with money, right? To become more in tune with money and in better financial situation, basically. So that's what you need to do, is expand your horizons, expand your ideas of what money can do for you and how it can grow with you. All right, this card represents what you already have in relation to money. You've got the Ace of Wands. To me, this card is saying that what you guys have is the ability to just put in action in order to get money. You're not afraid to take those steps that will produce abundance in the end. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty and your feet wet, and you're able to realize a new opportunity when it comes up. You guys are good at realizing opportunity and taking those first steps. A lot of people will allow opportunity to pass them by. They won't see it, or if they do see it, they won't seize it. I'm getting the feeling that you guys seize opportunity when it's there. You're able to take those first steps, and you're willing to look for those opportunities as well. That's another thing that's very good, because if you're not looking for the opportunities, then you can't see them even when they come, right? So you guys are good at looking for opportunities. You're good at seizing opportunities, and you're good at taking the first steps to get those opportunities rolling, is the feeling I'm getting from this card. So hold on to that, because that is just great. That's what you definitely want to be doing well, and that is what you do well. So keep that up, because it's going to allow new opportunities to come, right? Okay. This next card represents blockages towards money and abundance that you may or may not have. And we've got another Wands. All Wands so far. This is 7 of Wands. And this is interesting. I get the feeling of fighting. What are you fighting exactly? Conflict is sort of the word that's popping up here. Is conflict. This could be conflict with yourself, internal conflicts with how you kind of fight with money. This could be external conflicts with how you fight with others in relation to money. In fact, I think I'm going to pull another card for this, because I want to be clear about this, and I don't want any confusion, especially when it comes to the blockages. So let me ask for a clarification card. We got Strength. This is very interesting. So, I think that a strong will... now it's making sense. You guys have such a strong will. You know what you want, and you want to go and get it, that you kind of will fight other means of money coming in. What I'm trying to say is, you're allowing the ego, not the ego necessarily, but your sense of will, the way that you want money to come in. You have a certain idea of how that should be, and you're very passionate about that. And so if money tries to come in some other way, you kind of fight against it. You kind of block it. And so this is kind of saying to me like a limited scope, a limited perception of how money and abundance can come into your life. And you kind of wanting to dictate how it's going to happen rather than allow it to happen sort of forces the money to not come as freely. As sort of you're being a roadblock, an impediment on your own acquisition here of money. So that's sort of what this is saying. Thank you, Strength card. I appreciate that. That's sort of what the 7 of Wands is saying, is that you guys are your own worst enemy as far as the blockages are concerned, just through your kind of a little bit narrow scope of perception of how money should come into your life. So This next card will tell us what steps you can take to prevent that and or to change that. And we've got another wands. Holy cow, 6 of wands. Give me a second here. Aha. So in order to change your perception, you're going to have to take charge. The theme we're getting throughout this whole reading is wands energy, action and intuition and putting in effort and putting in work. So in order to change your perception of money, to change how you perceive money, you're going to have to put in a little bit of work, but you're going to have to do it from a place of confidence. You're going to have to do it from a place of really wanting it, and to the point where you put action into the world to get it. This card traditionally is about leadership, and you're going to have to be your own leader in this case, is the feeling I'm getting. In order to see money differently, you're going to have to really want to see it differently, and you're going to have to take the actions necessary to see it differently. So actions like this can include meditation, to sort of reprogram your mind to accept abundance in different forms. This could be daily activities that change, that will allow abundance to come in a different form. Changing habits, changing rituals, so that you're not so stringent in the way that you allow money to enter into your life. So this is going to take some concerted effort on your part in order to make the changes necessary. But they can be made, and you have the ability to make it. You are a very strong-willed person, and if you see the opportunity to change, I think you're the type of person to jump on it. So keep your eyes out for that. All right. This last card represents the outcome if you make these changes. And we've got the Devil. Wow. So the feeling I'm getting here is of a very slow change, of releasing your chains. I'm not a rapper. So the Devil is about being kind of tethered to your vices, pretty much, and being kind of under control, an outside force controlling you, whether it's addiction or obsessions or other people, even kind of dictating how you should live your life. And I get the feeling that if you make the changes outlined in this spread, it's not going to be an easy transition. We're fighting against a lifetime of programming, a lifetime of feelings that have become your reality. And in order to change those things, it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to release from your shackles that have been implanted on you by both society and by yourself. And releasing those shackles is not an easy task. It's going to take a lot of hard work, and it's going to take effort, and you're going to have to want to do it. You're going to have to want to say, I want to shift my perception about abundance, and in order to do that, I'm going to have to break free from these chains that I've been chained up to my whole life. And that begins with starting to think about money as far as energy rather than a physical object. It's actually energy that's flowing, and in order to allow more abundance to come into your life, you're gonna have to open up that flow and allow that flow to come unimpeded. And you're starting off with a very healthy look of money. You're very lighthearted when it comes to that. You like to celebrate it. You like to spend it on yourself and people who are close to you. You still need to expand your horizon. Start to think about money in a different way. Start to see the endless possibilities. I get the feeling you're kind of restricted in the way you think about it as far as how abundance can come in. A lot of us think that abundance just means cash. Abundance comes in the form of gifts. It comes in the form of prizes. It comes in the form of just randomly entering into your life. It is not necessarily coming in the form of a paycheck, of a salary. And that's one way to expand your way of thinking about money, so that you're looking at it from a different perspective. And it's going to take time, it's going to take effort, but you're good at seizing the opportunities. You're good at seeing the opportunities and then seizing them. So that's great, but it's going to take some work on your part in order to change that, in order to start to see abundance as more than just a paycheck that you earn from working, right? Abundance comes in so many different shapes and sizes and forms. So it's not just cash money that we're trying to attract here, okay? All right, so let's take a look at the Nature's Magic Oracle. It had a message for you for this mid-July reading and how you can have a better relationship with money. And we've got Ocean, Ebb and Flow. Okay, this is perfect to the analogy I just gave. Think about money as far as energy, just like you think of the ocean as far as energy, and it comes in and it goes and it recedes and it comes back even harder, and then it recedes for longer, and then it comes back lighter. It's a constant cycle. The cycle of money through your life is just like the ocean, the tides coming in and going out, and you can't really fight those tides. You can only hope to make the flows, make the most of the flows, and really not get too affected by the ebbs. I'm trying to think which is ebb and which is flow. When the water comes in, you make the most of it, and when the water's not there, you make the most of that too. And if you're gonna be on this wheel, on this cycle of ebbing and flowing, then you're going to be in a state of allowance rather than resistance. If you're trying to control it, then it's going to end up controlling you, because there's no way to control the ocean. There's no way to really control the flow of money other than to open yourself up to it, other than to allow it to enter into you. So just be like the ocean and realize that things are coming and things are going, and don't get too down on yourself if things have financially, if things are looking bad, because you will be feeling the abundance again once the tide comes in. All right, I hope you guys got something out of that. Remember, if you want a reading tailored specifically for you, where I tap into your specific energies, then head on over to my Etsy shop. The link is in the description and the card, and we can do a reading just for you where I tap into your specific energies. We can do this reading or any other reading. Go check those out. I would appreciate it. If you like this video and you got something out of it, please consider dropping a like. It lets me know that I'm doing something well. If you have any questions or comments concerning this reading, then put those in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you have to say about things. And if you really enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, because I release these videos pretty regularly and you don't want to miss out on those. All right, guys, I really appreciate you tuning in to these videos. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. So leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.